Hi, I'm Michael from the Classic Car Club. As you know, at the Classic Car Club, we run a fleet of dozens of extraordinary cars through all seasons, conditions, and weather. And every time a car goes out, it comes back here to the wash bay and it gets cleaned and detailed for the next time a member wants to take it out. I don't wash cars very well. It's not what I do every day. It's what Shane at the Classic Car Club does. It's what Will does. It's what they know to do best. I wash cars on the weekends and I make the same mistakes that everybody else does. My father taught me tricks on how to wash cars. My friends tell me their secrets and they're always wrong. And I wind up scratching my car. I'm gonna work with my friend Jeff from Gyeon. They're gonna show me how to clean cars properly through this series of videos that we're gonna do. Jeff from Gyeon, Shane from the Classic Car Club. Jeff's gonna show me how these products work properly. Shane's job is to make sure that this fleet looks great. This wheel is clearly very dirty. Just came back from a romp through Bear Mountain. Curvy roads, hard braking. This is all brake dust. Shane's gonna yell at me for even doing that because that scratches things. We're gonna clean this wheel. Now, just like the rest of the car, beautiful paint job. What we don't wanna do, drag all the dirt from this wheel, do it on the rest of the car. I don't know a lot, but I do know that. Shane set us up here with a bucket that is just for wheels and tires. Have a bucket for the rest of the car. We'll get to the rest of the car later. Make sure you have the right tool. This is not the sponge from your kitchen that you do your dishes with. This is a really special mitt. It's like a deep shag. Wheels are really detailed, right? I know you guys with like 20-spoke wheels and stuff. Those are a nightmare to clean. You can't really get in there. It's a bit of a wand. It's made out of the same material. And this one you could really sort of get into spaces, you get into places where your hands can't fit. Dental floss for your car rather than your teeth. Jeff, so we put in about 6 or 7 or 35 squirts of Bathe. We're using warm water. The wheel is totally dry. The wheel is cool. One thing we should say, you don't want to be cleaning your wheels right after you get off the road. It's hot.
You want to let the chemicals do the work in these scents. So when the wheel's real hot, they flash out. The cleaners and degreasers in them flash out. You want to have a little bit of working time.
Normally, I would just spray this thing first.
Sure. And the reason is you're diluting the power, right? So these are water carried chemicals. When it's a wet surface, you get less of that detergent right on the surface, so you're killing some of the action. Okay. So products are perfectly safe to go right on a cool, dry surface. We're gonna go Iron Wheel Cleaner first. So first in line here, yep. Right. So that's got specific detergents to deal with the road grime you see, to really break that down and evacuate it. It's also got iron removers, right? So the purple stuff you see running down the wheels, that is breaking down ferrous particles from the brake caliper.
That's what all this is. So it looks like rust.
Yep.
It's like brown like rust.
Yep, and even past that, these are all porous finishes, right? It's clear coat. So the iron filaments will get in and embed into the pores of that clear coat. They make a little rust pocket, and that's what starts to really decay and kind of break down the finish of that wheel. So you want to chemically decontaminate, and that's the product to do it.
This feels like a skincare session.
It is. Spray that on, nice and heavy. Get in all the cracks, crevices, you can get in the barrels.
It's okay to get it on the brake, on the disc and everything,
sir.
right? This particular car doesn't have carbon ceramic corroder. Could I use that on it?
I like different products for carbons.
Right.
More of a detergent, less of an iron mover.
Iron. All right, okay, everybody's got it. Figure that out. If you have regular brake system, you're not running carbon, use the iron because it's made out of iron. They're thinking of everything.
So as you can see, this is kind of turning purple. That's a visual reaction of that chemical decomposition of all the iron taking place.
That's all the dust.
That's all the dirt.
That was all over the wheel.
Yep, that's all the funkiness. So while that's happening, I like to get into the tires next because you can give this 1 to 2 minutes to kind of do its thing chemically. Grab that tire cleaner. Next bottle over.
Super clean tires.
Yep, exactly that. We don't think of cleaning tires much, right? But you've got old dressings on there. You've got the same dirt, grime that the wheel's exposed to in the tires. So that cleaner will really get into the pores of this rubber, kind of break that stuff down and clean it.
The way I've always done it is use the same rag, clean it quick, and then hit it with some tire shine. So
sure.
I look dope.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to do it, right?
Understood.
I'm putting cleaner on top of dirt.
Over dirt. So nice and heavy on there. So that's probably perfect, man. As you can see, some of this kind of suddiness is even this kind of dingy brown.
Yeah, it's got a good slick feel.
And that's what you want to see. That brown look is the oils, the breakdown of the old detergents. So the brush you had in your hand there a second ago is our specific tire brush. You can go ahead and massage that.
I really want to put it in a warm soapy water. Don't do it.
No, again, dilute, right? You're going to break down the power of that cleaner. So that
just
brush.
Just go on and try.
If you want to lubricate, you can spray the tire cleaner right into the brush.
It's like brushing your teeth without like rinsing.
No toothpaste. Gently massage that and work that soap around.
I just got back from the dentist. I brushed my teeth too hard.
Yep.
I'm ruining my gums.
So this is familiar.
So this is something I've always kind of had to worry about.
Sure.
Like getting tire cleaning and tire shine products on the actual driving surface.
Sure. In your bike world, that's more of an issue. Car, not so much. Definitely not with cleaners. So now our chemicals are doing their work. We're ready for our first rinse. We're gonna blast all this purple off, blast all that cleaner out of the tire.
Yeah. So we gave it one quick shot, cleaned everything up. We're gonna do it again because it's like washing your hair. Twice is better than one.
90% of that surface, dirt, and grime off of there.
Nothing more to show you.
Yep.
Feels cleaner too.
So now that that whole surface layer is gone, do another round of wheel cleaner. It's gonna get way less purple this round, but you'll see.
Still see it on the disc itself.
Yeah, the disc will hold it forever. As this purple develops, you're gonna see little dots and little pockets, right? So that's the porosity of the finish, and that's the little iron filament that's really sticking in there, and that's what we wanna chemically break down. Same theory applies with the tire, right? And this time we're going for a white sudsiness, right? We should see a lot less of that kind of brown and that funkiness coming out.
Speaking of funky, you could also smell it, man.
Yeah, that chemical has to exist. One more scrub.
And then let this sit for another.
Yeah, give it a minute or two. And again, we're seeing just these pockets, right? The corners that the dirt sticks in all the time anyway are still getting nice and purple.
You know, you think of it as being like super smooth and sealed, but
There's some grit to the finish, especially as contaminant builds up.
Is that how it comes from the factory, or is that just after a couple thousand miles of road use?
It's just life. You can do this until there's no more purple and there's no more brown, right? Some cars it might take 4 or 5 sessions.
You can feel it's
pretty viscous. And that's the difference in an iron wheel cleaner versus a pure iron remover. Iron removers are designed for the paint. We want them to cling in a different way to the wheels and create some lubrication if we're doing a brush. All that's intentional, but yeah, we're ready to rinse. So now wash mitt.
Oh, the mitt.
Yep, we got all the heavy crap off the surface, right? We're comfortable physically touch it. So we let the chemicals do the work. Now we get the wash mitt out, the Bathe, which is a highly lubricated wash soap, very gentle. We're just picking up anything the chemicals couldn't get.
I always like cleaning the barrel.
The trick to car washing is just touch every inch of it. If you got good wash mitt, good chemicals, right? You just don't miss a spot and you've done the job well. You kind of jam the wheel brush in there. And
is that what this is called, just wheel brush?
Yep.
I don't give myself enough time to wash cars right, but like, man, just like take your Apple Watch off and shut your emails off and like
turn the world off and just enjoy the car a little bit.
I always miss corners, you know, like
yeah,
I think I get them.
Pits.
I think I get them, and then when I'm done with the car, I'm like, man, what do you think, spiffy?
Yeah, looks great, man. The wheel's clean, you know, we've decontaminated all the iron, gentle wash soap just to get all the rest of the stuff off.
Cool.
We'll rinse it again and we'll add a little protection. Now we want to make that job easier next time we do it, and we want to kind of seal that finish off so that that dirt and contaminant can't get into the pores. Wet coat. Orange bottle. This is a spray-on, rinse-off sealant. Don't need a ton here, just a couple nice spritzes so you cover the area.
Preventative measures.
Yep, right in there.
It's moisturizing.
And that's it. And now we're gonna immediately rinse this off.
That was enough?
Water.
That was it?
That's it. Yep, probably even more than necessary, but you can't go wrong. We're gonna rinse this right away and just let the water kind of bounce this around, and you're gonna see the water beading come on immediately. We've got instant beading.
Yeah.
So that beading is showing us that that finish is ready to reject dirt and contaminant, and that's really what we want to see. So a quick little spritz of wet coat, once a month, twice a month.
That last coat is gonna kind of keep it from sticking.
Cleaning is going to be even easier. That iron's going to dump it off. You can even get away with just a good iron wheel cleaner and a pressure cleaner blast. And then to finish it out, you know, we do the tires. Tire Express. What's cool about this dressing is it can go on wet or dry. It doesn't really matter. So you've got Tire Express, you've got a foam applicator there. I like to do kind of 2 pea-sized dots.
Can I dump this in water first?
No, no, you're not doing that today.
Counterattack.
And I kind of dot it around the tire so you get some even coverage.
That's how I moisturize.
Yep.
You got to get it everywhere.
Yep,
you know?
get it around.
That,
and then just kind of work it in. No wrong way to do it. Just massage it in. It's nice when it's a little wet because it'll get into all the cracks and crevices, all the striations.
And it's okay if it gets on the
wheel.
No
worries on the wheel. We're gonna grab some air and blow this off here in a second. It might be a little wetter than I would normally do it, but it's not gonna negatively affect.
So if I am in my driveway and I don't have an air compressor like we have the Classic Car Club, I could just use a rag?
Yeah, towel dry it.
It's still working.
Little iron dripping out. There she is.
Bueno.
Yeah, I would probably take a little microfiber. You can always spot clean that.
Yeah, let's do it. I feel like I did 99% of the work. If it's an amateur, I know this. Everything is clean. Not going to cross-contaminate. We're going to use a brand new microfiber.
Yep. So this has got a tight pile and a long pile, so I'd kind of fold it up and use the longer pile height, and you can just kind of run around.
Just absorb all the water?
Yep. The air's nice because it gets that drip, exactly what we saw. You know, anything in the calipers, anything in the lugs, as soon as you walk away, run down the side of the wheel. That's what I like about wet coat. It adds a nice gloss to the finish as well.
Feels like a nice coat on it.
Yep, exactly. So that's going to reject water. We got all the chemical deposits out of the finish. Tires are clean. nice satin finish to the tire, thing's ready to go.
Insert that bing, noise. Bing.